Okay, VIP club card. I think everybody kind of understands how it works now. Pretty simple, pretty cool. It is the what I call the non-networking component of our business, and it's the thing that's creating all excitement because there's nobody that doesn't want to have free money. And when you give somebody a $200, basically it's a gift card that they can go use up, and they go and check and they find out, wow, there's really savings. And I got to tell you, I've given this card to close family members. I don't know about you, but my family is always, and again, they know me. They know what successes I've had in my life, but it doesn't matter. They're skeptics. Oh, what is this deal? What are you getting off of me? I'm not getting anything. Well, I'm going to get something off of you, but you're going to get a lot more off of me because guess what? It's going to save you money. And so when you find family members looking at this card and going, well, shoot, it's saving me money. I'll use it. Even if they don't like you, they're going to use it because it saves them money. Now, all of a sudden, this starts to happen, right? So in this example, we're showing what happens when somebody would go out, use up one of the cards, use up the entire $200 in savings on the card. This is the money that's paid back to the people that handed it out. So if you were the guy that handed out the card, of course, you make $100. That's the first tier bonus. The person that signed you up, the person that actually signed you up as an IBO, would probably be the one making the $25. Or it could be, for example, let's say you went and signed up a business, and a business has 5,000 customers as an example. So this business has 5,000 customers, and that business guy, he signs up as an IBO, so he makes $100. Now you get $25 when that card's used up on those 5,000. I don't know what that number is, but I think it's a pretty good number. Yeah, it's a nice number. And these numbers, I mean, some of the stuff that's happening right now, even I look at it and go, I don't believe this. I don't believe what's getting ready to happen. And then the third component of this with the VIP club card is probably really as excited as everybody gets about the $100 and the 25. This is the part that excites me the most because this is what's going to generate unbelievable checks for everybody in the coming years. I mean, think about when just 100,000 cards are out there to get used up. If you had somebody, remember I used that example earlier? If you had somebody that took this card, and again, it's somebody in their 20th pay line, and they used it, set up one business that used up 100,000 cards, it would pay you individually now, I don't care where you're at in the 20 pay lines, it would pay you over $100,000. Now, what would happen if you have some of these businesses we're talking to, they're talking about buying 1 million cards, and all of a sudden they get 200,000 and 300,000 cards being used up? Can you imagine? And that's one IBO with one business prospect or a contract. What happens when you have tens of thousands of IBOs in your organization? We're just talking down the road here about a year, guys. I have a little bit of the vision here. You've got 10,000 IBOs in your organization, and of course they've got customers from everywhere because this is the greatest customer program in the world. And you've got people who are signing up businesses left and right, and all of a sudden you literally have not just hundreds of thousands of cards going through your organization, maybe 1 million cards feeding up through your organization. Now, I would have said when we first started this, well, that's not going to happen. But then again, if you'd told me on just 2,000 IBOs we'd have 400,000 cards being distributed, I would have said, ain't no way, that's not happening. And it's getting crazier because of some of the companies that are coming after us that want to do this on a big scale. So please, you got to realize that $25 in CV that goes into your IBO team training lab is an amazing amount of money that's going to generate in commissions to everybody as this thing kicks in. And guys, what's beautiful about this is once that pipeline's built, it just continues to grow and grow and grow. But here's the last part to what we've done now. And this is the part that some of you heard about, some of you haven't, but this is really exciting. Remember we had those things called dream dollars. We really couldn't figure out what to do with them. We couldn't really make them work. We were trying to figure what can we do because it just didn't work because we're really providing everything, all of our travel and everything at true cost, and we wanted it to be real. So we finally figured out, we've got a platform with just the hotels we can do this. So we give true cost on everything else. Everything else, it's true cost. But look what we're going to be able to do here. When a person becomes a member, what we're going to do is increase their savings in the hotels by another 50%. So here's what's going to happen. Look at this. This is member pricing. A person goes from using the VIP club card to becoming a member. Now what'll happen when they go out and they used up, let's say, for example, the internet rate on something they're booking is $500, the same examples before, their savings is going to be $300, okay? So look at the difference that happens here. Since they're now saving $300, their cost is only $200, right? So that's better. I've gone from, if I'm a customer, I've gone from paying $300, to now I'm paying $200, so I'm getting, instead of a $200 saving, a $300 saving. But look what we're doing here. We're creating something called Dream Destination Dollars. We've given the person that went from VIP Club Card to member an additional 50% in savings. But there's still some money left over. So what are we going to do with that money? Let's pay it to you guys. Let's pay it in the form of what we call a Dream Destination Dollar, which is a real dollar now, dollar for dollar. And when I say a real dollar, I mean if you earn 50 Dream Destination Dollars, you can take those 50 Dream Destination Dollars and you can use it for a car rental, you can use it for a cruise, you can use it for part of an airline ticket. I don't care if if you've got 2,000 Dream Destination Dollars and your airline ticket's 2,000, you can use it all, 100%. No limitations, nothing, 100%. Now, here's what's really crazy about this, how this is going to work. All these people, there's millions of people are going to be getting these VIP club cards up to the first of the year, are going to start converting over to being members. Even if they're at $11.95, they don't want to be in the business. I can't imagine not wanting to be in this business. But let's say they just couldn't quite get the vision, okay, for some reason, and they just want to be a member. And that's great. So now all of a sudden, you're making this money every time that they go out and save, like they did with the VIP club card. Look at the money you're getting. If you're the person that handed them that card originally, okay, you're making $50. If you're the one that handed it to somebody else that handed it to somebody else, you're making $12.50. But here's the crazy part. We're going to take another $12.50, okay, and put it into the legacy tree. Now, I ran some numbers on this, guys, and it is insane. If you just had, again, let's use that same old example I did before about you had somebody on your 20th pay line, okay, in your legacy tree, and that position, because of that IBO, has a business that put out it's got 100,000 members now that converted. Maybe he put out 1 million cards, and then they converted to 100,000 members, and now that generates money. And guess what happens? It generates a lot of money. So it would actually generate to you. Every card then would generate about 62 cents to you in the legacy tree in Dream Destination Dollars. So what would that mean? On 100,000 cards, same stories we did before, you just made 62,000 Dream Destination Dollars from one person way down there that had, again, I start running these numbers and you got to just quit. You just have to actually quit, because these Dream Destination Dollars are going to build and build and build. Now, the only problem that I see happening, I'm a little concerned about it, is that most of you will have to take 4 to 5 vacations a year and you're going to get exhausted. So I don't know what they're going to do, because 4 or 5 vacations a year is a lot. So what we looked at, we said, well, look, somebody starts building up these Dream Destinations, and they have maybe 10 or 20 or 30,000 in Dream Destinations. They can't take that many trips. They can't spend that much traveling the world. You get tired. You go, enough. I'm living the good life. I got to slow down. So what we decided was, okay, but what happens if somebody's just getting too many of them? We're going to allow you to cash those out. You can cash them out anytime you want. It's 75 cents on the dollar. So if you've got 10,000 Dream Destination Dollars and you don't want to take a trip because you're taking too many, you got 10,000 sitting there, we'll give you $7,500 cash for them and wipe them out anytime you want. Then you start building again. So this is what we've added. This does not go into effect, by the way. I'm going to make this real clear. First quarter of 2017 on these Dream Destination Dollars. First quarter of 2000. I'm not committing to when that's going to happen. First quarter of 2017, because obviously we've got a lot of program, a lot of stuff we're getting done. And so that'll take care of the new Dream Destination Dollars. And just to answer, a lot of people are going to say, what about my old dollars? Some of the people have old dollars. Well, they're not building anymore, but what we're going to do is we're going to set and put together at least 4 corporate Dream Destinations a year, 4 of them a year, that people can go to, and then on those, they can use up to 30% of their Dream dollars, and then after that, they can use their Dream Destination dollar for the balance, but they can use them up at that rate until they're all gone. So we're going to be setting that up so you can get rid of the old ones, and they're called Dream dollars, but the new ones are called Dream Destination dollars. Questions, John?
There's no questions. There's just people losing their minds with excitement and ready to go travel.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like me. I look at these stuff all the time and I go, oh man, this is just too good. So guys, you got the VIP club card. Now you got dream destination dollars. You got your IBO team tree, quick pay tree, your legacy tree. I don't know. It sounds pretty good.
We got a whole backyard full of money trees.
We got money trees. We do. And that takes us back to the good life.